Good morning, friends. Today we decided to change our plans and tell you scary stories about the museum. One day, a group of scientists went to an abandoned museum to explore its artifacts and make archaeological discoveries. However, what they didn't know was that something strange was going on inside the museum. As they explored, they noticed that some things started to move around, namely disappearing and appearing in other places. It was scary and strange, but they continued their exploration, assuming it was just the wind, or they had left something in a different place. After a while, it became too quiet inside the museum. The staff couldn't hear any calls or sounds, which made them uneasy. When they started to look around the museum, they didn't find a single person hiding. They moved deeper into the museum and found something scary. Objects were crossing in the air and moving for no apparent reason. Some paintings shifted to the side and opened secret passageways to dark rooms. In one of the rooms, they found strange creatures that growled and tried to attack. The scientists quickly left and closed the door. They already realized that the museum is a home for spirits and ghosts who find their peace of mind here. They left the museum out of fear, leaving all their artifacts and research behind them. As they left the museum, the scientists felt a strange feeling, as if someone was watching them. One last look at the abandoned building showed them that the lights inside the museum were on, even though there were no more living creatures there. During the night, one of the scientists awoke to a strange whispering that filled his sleep. He heard words that seemed familiar, but couldn't remember where from. Over the next few days, each of the researchers began to see shadows and hear footsteps, even though no one was around. The obsession grew more and more intense, and the researchers decided to return to the museum to solve the mystery. When they stepped again on the threshold of the abandoned building, it seemed like a completely new place to them. The paintings on the walls were changing their images, and the figures on them were moving as if they were coming to life. In the depths of the museum, they found a room they had never been able to enter before. There was an ancient statue emitting a strange glow. As one of the scientists approached the statue, he heard a whisper, "Only he who is worthy will be able to unlock my secret." Boldly approaching the statue, he found an ancient scroll at its base. Opening it, the scientists read a warning. "Those who awaken the spirits of the museum will condemn their souls to eternal wandering in its corridors." Realizing that they were being played by forces beyond their comprehension, the scientists, with heavy hearts, decided to end their research and leave the place, hoping that what had happened would remain only a mystery that did not need to be solved.